Hello everybody, Vincent here in North Carolina. I'm by the ocean in a place called Roanoke Island. This is the place where the first colony from England settled down. Now people know about the Mayflower in 1620 landing in Plymouth Rock, Massachusetts. That's later on, okay? This is the first one in 1585, 86, 85, something like that. Is story about 120 people, immigrants from England, the first colony, and they came here and they settled down. That's 1585, 86. So about 40 years, 35, 40 years before the Pilgrim in Plymouth Rock, 1620, Massachusetts. So this is the first colony. And the leader named John White, because the lack of supply and food, he had to go back to England. 2 years later, he come back, and then the whole colony disappeared. 120 plus people, mainly a military, and their relative wife disappear without a trace. That's a mystery. And the location is right here, and part of them is beyond that wall. Beyond the wall, actually water, the sea water. And 400 years ago, there's some land there. So they think it's the previous colony is building this fort. Part now is submerged underwater, and part now is destroyed, actually. And this, what you see, a recreation of the model of colony, a fort, a city, like a fortress by English back in 1584, 85 to settle in America. That thing's called a palisade, or the fences you call, is kind of defenses, English fort, okay, palisade. Now this is new, this is rebuilt, I don't know how long ago, but the original is destroyed, it's gone. Part of them is fall in disrepair, and then the water rising, and now some of them submerged over there. Beyond those walls is water, seawater. But they rebuild this one and have a play or a drama that play every year. The story of a lost colony that here and disappear without traces. What happened to them is a mystery on this day. Some say that they died of disease, starvation. Some say that they mixed with the local Indian and blend into the population and mix with them and move inland. And some of them say the Spanish back then were very hostile to English, so they destroyed, they killed them, all of them. But whatever the reason is, the mystery still remains this day. It has a lot of theory, but none of this makes sense. 120 plus people use Spanish without traces. Look up the lost colony. Look up in Wikipedia, and you will see the story of this very emotional, historical group of people. Okay, among them is Virginia Dare, the name of one girl born here in America, the first child born here in America. She remained behind with the group, and then she disappeared with them as well, while the leader, John Hoy, returned to England. And when he came back 2 years later, 2 years later, he can find no more. That's gone. The whole colony is disappeared with the people. Are they dead because disease, starvation, they killed by the Spanish, or they're killed by the Indian, or there's a mix with Indian and blend into the population? Nobody knows. But look up the lost colony. Is very emotional and interesting piece of history. Those are truly first colony America. Okay, the Pilgrim come later on, 1620, Massachusetts, almost 35, 40 years later on. And that's more famous. Okay. Oh, in between the Pilgrim and this one, there's another one down Virginia called the those survived, but that's 1590 something, way after war. That's the truly first colony and remaining, existing. This one disappeared 10 years prior to that. It's gone. The first colony is in, I believe, Williamsburg, Virginia. And go down there and you see the similar setting here. Those are second colony and successful colony. And this one and that one are way before the Pilgrim. Pilgrim come later on in Massachusetts. So this story is Virginia there and the lost colony of Roanoke Island in North Carolina. Ciao now from North Carolina.